showcase. This time, we're gonna lead off this episode with TECHPACK Collection, which, well, it may be packed with a K, but you can kind of tell the inspiration for this. It's a little bit Pac-Man-ish. Though not just that, this is a collection of TECHPACK games from previous Sage entries, wrapped up into one neat package. TECHPACK is a series that emulates the classic 80s arcade style as close as it can, aiming to bring a familiar and new experience to fans of old cabinet games. And I do believe I remember seeing this developer around, but by chance, I don't believe... I may have played one or two of these, but I think I may have missed all of these games before, which is actually kind of convenient, actually, since we're going to be playing a demo collection, a demo of the collection of things that they have here. So if I haven't played them, cool, we're going to see them for the first time here. Apparently, this demo is so big that it wasn't actually able to be on the Sonic Fan Games HQ where these games are typically hosted. It had to be off-site linked, in fact, because it's too big, apparently. So that's interesting. I wonder what we have here. But yeah, I like me some, 80s, 90s, 2000s even style. I like arcade game style stuff. Sage has a lot of those things, actually, not just from this developer, but from other developers, too. We've already seen some this Sage with that one game with all the otters. It's fun. I like the style. It's really interesting how so many of them pop up for saves specifically. So let's check this out. There's a whole bunch of games here. I could go over them. I will go over them as we enter into them in the episode. There's a little write-up for each. So, of course, before we begin, if you like the video, do think about giving a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, you can think about doing that as well. But if you really want to help out, think about coming over to Twitch. Trying to reach partner, but we need more viewers to do it. So if you want to come by with an alert or talk, think about doing so. It does help out immensely, and we'd honestly love to have you. We also have a pretty cool Discord community if you want to check that out. I have a Coffee link if you want to help directly monetize my content, and I have a merch store if you want to buy some cool stuff. Links in the description, and I hope you can join us. And maybe check out the other links if you want to go to other places. It's all good stuff. But we also have here today Fair, Reese, and Xerix.
Hello.
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 I hope everyone is doing well today, both in and out of VC. Every view does help. It really does. You make a difference.
Yeah.
And that is a statement directed towards everyone hearing that. So, but let's go ahead and fire this up. This looks honestly, pretty good idea. I made a bunch of games. They're all arcade themes. You know what I should do? I should make a game where I compile them together with a whole bunch of new stuff and features. So, I mean, a lot of this is not available for the demos, but we got a profile here. Learn about the characters and games you find. Or, I'm sorry, learn about the characters. My bad. But yeah, it looks like it'll be something for additional info on the games, the sound test for different sound effects and music for the games, challenges, specialized challenges that remix elements for the arcade games. So, like, maybe, like, kind of like, what was that thing that Nintendo did where they released a couple? What was it, NES Remix, I believe? Was that the name of it?
I think.
One Volume 2, where they, like, threw you in for, like, here's a 30-second challenge, you're in the middle of the Super Mario Brothers 1 level, there's this thing you must do.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It sounds like they might be doing something like that. And then we
Nintendo
also,
Champion.
What's that?
Nintendo Champion did it too.
Oh, Nintendo Champion. Was that what it was called? Okay. It was, like, released on the Switch or whatever. Or maybe, yeah. I feel like Championship Edition was a really old thing. Wasn't that a really old thing? Yeah, I'm talking something more recent. I think it was called the NES Remix games. I'll double check.
Oh, when it just had all the different Nintendo games in it?
Yeah, I'm right. NES Remix. Composed of 16 vintage Nintendo Entertainment System games with a total of 204 challenges throughout. The idea was, and there was NES Remix 2 as well. And it was mostly just little vintage experts from games. Compilations present special categories and stages called remixes, and additionally, the unique challenges not possible in the original games. So it sounds like they might have something like that for this, which is actually pretty clever. Anyways, let's get to the actual games. Designed after different periods of the golden age of arcades. So, what do we have available for this demo? Not that one, apparently. Okay, all but 2 of them are available in this demo, though maybe not to full completion. So, I don't believe I've played any of these. We got TECHPACK, we got Soulfire, we got TECHPANIC, Super TECHPACK. I'm noticing a theme here. TECHPACK Adventure, and the Urs seem to be Breakout and... Oh, I kind of know what that's going for. That's one of those, gotta pay attention where you're constantly moving object is going down a track and adjust the track so it goes to the right place. I have definitely seen that style of game before. I do not know what it is called or what originated it, but let's see here, though. TECHPACK. This is apparently the first game in the series. An arcade game created by a small-time studio. Oh, are they... Oh. The game, okay, it says here, please note the dates of these games are make-believe and not the actual release dates, just where the games are based on in time. Okay, so there's like fake lore for these games, like, oh yeah, this was made back in the 1980s for the Commodore Amiga. Like, so arcade game was created by a small-time studio. The game featured gameplay involving a small yellow boy running around a map, avoiding multicolored humanoids. These characters would become TECHPACK and the Fairies. Alright, let's play it.
God,
okay, I definitely like the cabinet. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty well designed.
It's really cute.
Let's see. Instructions. Enter coins. Select 1 or 2 player button. Use joystick to move left or right, or up and down when next to letters. Use the jump button to leap over obstacles, or hold button to move faster. Okay. It's a one-button arcade game, basically. Joystick and button. Orange Fairy, Cindy, cannot hurt you, but will slow you. Or are they going to be like the ghosts, the fairies? Like Pac-Man ghosts? Be careful of each season change. Each one has a different trap. I am aware of that. Every season has its own trap. This is very true. Like spring cream mud or something. I don't know. The burrows to the left and right will allow you to move to the other side of the board, but fairies can also move through them. This sounds a lot like Pac-Man, yep. I mean, like, I'm going to jump to, is this going to be like Pac-Man just by the names of most of these games by themselves? So, this is made in 2020. And I presume the first arcade-style game this developer made. So, one player only, bonus tech for 10,000 points.
That pink girl really just looks like she just want to go to bed.
She does look tired. Okay, so I can... Oh, okay, yeah, I can run faster if I hold down the jump button. What's that? Oh, God, okay, I didn't know that I could just do that. Alright, fair enough. I was not paying 100% attention. What are these blue bits? Oh, it's a springboard. Okay, this actually seems like it might be a little tricky, which, fair enough, it's an arcade game. Oh, I just picked a bad time for that. It's Pac-Man, but harder. It's Pac-Man, but also not really Pac-Man. Similar idea. Basically, we got different characters that will attack us with different means, basically. So I need to learn that.
I can't recall if Pac-Man was ever really hard to begin. I haven't played that game since I was literally like 3.
The later levels.
Red's fast. Brown is kind of slow. Pink wants to throw a bomb and then fly. I guess that thing in the middle was a bonus. I didn't get it. I should keep track of, you know, the individual... Uh-oh. Okay. Oh! It's a banjo, and that... You know, naturally, when you play a banjo, everyone freezes. Also, if you use a trampoline, you're kind of a sitting dog. You can't really do much for a while. Also, you can't jump unless you're moving, I just learned. I tried to jump for the banjo, and I just stood there like an idiot. You can't jump over the peoples. They seem less like fairies and more like just random people. Oh. Wait, what? You can Goomba Stomp for a moment. I'm learning many things right now. Also, Orange Fairy apparently can't hurt me, so I should keep that in mind too. So, they only slow me down, which is not so bad. Oh, this is really hard. Even being 2 levels is tricky. Oh, wow, there's donuts. Excellent.
Donuts, the best item.
So it looks like I can either jump over them, or I can just... stun everybody. Man, the stun is so... Oh my god, how fast he is on the ladder.
He climbs like if his life depends on it.
Can I... Okay. One thing I don't like about the banjo is it sends me to the fucking bottom every time, you notice that? It's actually a good time.
It's kind of weird. It really is.
She grabs you and pulls you. She grabs you. The orange fairy grabs you by the ankles. That's great. It's actually quite amusing.
Like an ankle biter.
Oh, now we have blue. What does blue do? Oh. So, the banjo is kind of useless because it just sends me to the bomb and then I'm, like, have to worry about the enemies anyways. So it's like... What's the goddamn point? Jump for my life. Uh-oh. Oh no, Bob! I want to point out, there's apparently 4 seasons, so... I kind of want to see all of them, probably? Oh, for fuck's sake! Pink just kind of spawns whenever she feels like it. That was very unexpected. This is very hard. This is not an easy game.
Just like the old classic Quarter Munchers.
Man, imagine... I hate the banjo, though, because it's effectively the power pellet from Pac-Man, right? But it's like the power pellet from Pac-Man if after you picked up the power pellet, it, like, warped you to a part of the maze with no dots. That's effectively how it works. It's a power pellet where if using it means you don't get any... You can't... Also, like, look how long the stun is. It's not even long enough to climb up a ladder. If there's an enemy blocking the ladder when I do the stun, then... Oh well. Yeah, it's like a power pellet that stuns all the ghosts, but also like takes you away from any dots, so you can't take advantage of the stun. Damn it, mistimed that. Also, another very important mechanic is, again, it's trying to be like Pac-Man again, but like, you know one thing it's doing wrong with the tunnels? Okay, can only jump on the head of the orange one. You know what's doing wrong with the tunnels? You know how ghosts can go in the tunnels in Pac-Man?
Yeah.
Do you know what happens when a ghost goes in a tunnel, though, that isn't happening here? The ghost gets massively slowed down when it's going through the tunnel. It moves very slowly through the tunnel. Meaning that if a ghost is deciding to transition through a tunnel, it actually gives you a moment where they're kind of off the playfield. Here, that doesn't matter at all, because everybody is at maximum speed regardless, if you notice. So we don't have that benefit here. My god! And also the ladder climbing is really stacked against my favor. Do you notice that? Like, if somebody decides to go up a ladder, I'm midway on, I'm just kind of fucked. What the hell? I tried to jump and instead I moved slowly forward. What the hell was that movement I did?
Maybe it's to not make it so you're spamming the ladder, even though it's like you need it to get to point A to point B.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
It does seem like the orange fairy cannot stun me if we're climbing a ladder and cross each other. That is one good thing to notice. Yeah, this is like unnecessarily difficult is the way I would define it. I should note, there's a... Oh, good. I should also note that you cannot jump unless you are moving. So if you're staying still, like, oh, I need to jump something while staying still, you can't. You gotta move forward. Which adds a little extra bit of difficulty for jumping over things, because you have to be moving. Now, it's not exactly unusual. I've played arcade games that require that too. I think Donkey Kong requires you to move to jump, right? No, wait, no, it doesn't! You can just jump in Donkey Kong. I just remembered. I'm actually incorrect there. Yeah, there's multiple things here that stack the game against my favorite. Like, I'm gonna die this ladder, because I'm really careful. There you go. I had enough time, fortunately, but... Wow, I beat the first level without dying for once. I want to see at least a second season.
You know, how it's set up, it also reminds me of my Burger Time and that stuff, too.
It reminds you of Burger Time?
Yeah, that game.
Like there, for instance. It would be great if I could just stop moving and jump, but I can't. So I have to, like, awkwardly turn towards the enemy coming at me to, like, try to get around them. Which doesn't really work. Okay. I beat level 2, which is new. Oh, new season. So what's the trap here? Admittedly, the trap isn't that... Wait, hold on. Blue dryad lady comes out of flower. Oh, for fuck's sake, what do I do here? Alright, there we go. Yeah, unfortunately, the banjo's kind of useless because it just sends me to the bottom, which is extremely unhelpful. Because remember, I climb ladders really slowly, so like, what am I supposed to do about that? Oh, I messed up. The dry lady seem... Okay, what's funny is the traps seem more or less helpful so far. Because, like, look at this, they're getting stunned, which is... Uh-oh. Ha! Wish I could jump in place. Yeah, what's weird, they call them traps. Like, be careful, they have... The HC says a trap, but actually these traps are, like, only helpful. Which is kind of funny.
Well, they didn't say which traps are the traps
well,
for you or for
they can stun me too, but like... The first trap lets me go up a level really fast. Anytime you're not using a ladder is a good time, so... Oh, that was close. I really... Red is so pissing annoying, though. He's so fast. Does seem rather locked to one direction, though, doesn't he? Okay, well... Like, if he decides to go a certain direction off the ladder... Like, yeah, actually, doesn't he? He kind of just goes in a direction till he hits a ladder, then he takes the ladder, doesn't he? Fuck you, Pete! Fuck you, Pete! What a fucking asshole.
A certain gym lead, the retired gym leader would be very pissed off that.
Oh, no, I thought he just took whatever ladder he comes across, but I'm just stuck now. I'm in trouble. Let's hit that, I guess. So he does actually pursue you. I was hoping he would just win it a kind of a dumb pattern, because that would make him slightly more manageable if he did, but no. I was hoping for him to just transition a ladder, but he never did. He wants to get to your level as quickly as possible. He can't turn around, but he does want to get to your level as quickly as possible. This definitely makes me think of Pac-Man for the simple reason that you need to learn the ghost behaviors to really play well. Damn it. Another note is that you can hold the jump button to run, but that means you must jump before you can start running. Do you see the problem? Oh, and that time I didn't even...
Yes.
Except for when you don't, apparently, because I hit the jump button and did not jump, just started running there. At the worst possible moment, of course. Oh my god.
Bad timing will always be common.
Why is this such a... This game is so mean. I played some mean arcade games, like real arcade games that were very mean in my time. Uh-oh. But this one is like... This one hates you as a player. Can I enter more coins, though? It does say enter coins. Can I have some extra continues? That'd be great. Oh, I can! I never tried pressing select. Oh good, I can also add more. Okay, now I can just bump, So yeah, that was me playing on a 1 credit playthrough, which is impossible, so good to know. Wow, I wasn't even up to the next platform, and the guy was already like, I'm gonna climb the ladder because I know you're going towards that platform. Jerkwad. Though that does mean I can fake him out. Oh no, I'm gonna climb up to the next level. You better climb up to the next level too. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. Oh no, he didn't fall for it that time. He didn't fall. I tried to trick him to go down, but he didn't take. Why did you go up the ladder? I was just jumping! What the hell? Oh, this fucking game. It's like, oh, it's like an AI that reads your inputs in a fighting game. Like, yeah. Oh, if I go up the ladder here, I'll just run into you because you're gonna jump now because I just detected that as the last frame you did or something.
I At times, but it could also just be that it conveniently did it at the same time, which is just poor timing.
Perhaps so, but you remember that one time where I was like running across one level over and over again, waiting for Red to hopefully use a ladder so he stopped chasing me, and he never stopped chasing me? At that point, I was like convinced, like, oh, he's not going to change levels until I do. But that time, he just changed levels without me changing levels, so I don't really know what the rules are anymore.
Maybe the rule changed slightly to make every gameplay different. You don't know. Which would be dumb.
How dare you? Oh, not you. No. What do you mean game over? I have credits. Oh, you want to be one of those classic arcade games. The one where it's like, oh, good, you put in extra credits. That means you can, you know, when you fully game over and go back to town screen, you can just start playing again. Fuck you. My least favorite arcade game. It typically is classic games, so fair enough for authenticity on that. But man, arcade games where they let you add more credits, but it doesn't let you continue where you left off. It just like lets you play again immediately from scratch. It upsets me.
Honestly, I've never been a big fan of arcade games even when I was a kid, because I just didn't like the idea of, well, how it worked. Though when I had console games when I was a kid, which was one of the earliest things I had, well, really, because my mother loved console games, we played that instead. We didn't have to go to a place, spend money just to play a game temporarily, which is much more fun.
That's fair, yeah. Also, what are my thoughts on Sonic Rumble? Was Sonic Rumble the Game Boy Advance title where you had Gym Roll and it was a beat 'em up? It was kind of a beat 'em up.
That's Sonic Battle.
Okay,
that's Sonic Battle. I forgot already. I think it's a console game, but I think it's the one where you fight. I think.
Oh, you motherfucker! It spawned the flower just there. It was just there all of a sudden. You know, there's a difference between a trap and a bullshit obstacle you can't avoid. Oh, no! Also, you know, when the ghosts spawn in the middle, they give you, like, a good 5 seconds to make you aware. Oh, yeah, there's a ghost spy. They're gonna come out in a second. Like, instead of just, oh, look, this guy instant transmission in, and then 1 second later, he's running into my face. Wow. This game sucks. So, listen, I'm all about authentically, you know, like, if you're making a collection of your old games, I understand if you want to make it authentic. Like, oh yeah, look, here's the games just as they were. But this game really feels like, oh good, I was damned if I do, damned if I don't. My ankle was getting drugged there, and I couldn't choose not to jump, and then jumping caused me to hit the banjo, which, of course, is useless to me as I've expressed. Anyways, yeah, I understand if you, like, are making a pack of your old games, you're like, oh, authentic experience. No, this game should have been maybe retuned, I would say. Oh, you know what's scary? Maybe it was. Maybe it was retuned. That would be horrible if it was, but it's possible. It's possible this already was retuned. If so, my... Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was a lovely situation. I should probably see that coming, though. Imagine that this was, like, more buggy, and they actually did tune it up. Which is... They may have. Oh, there's good old Mr. Instant Transmission Blue. Hello. Yeah, honestly, another thing about Pac-Man that this game gets wrong, like, this game is very much, I know it's a side-scroller and has some different mechanics, but there's a lot being lifted from Pac-Man here.
Yeah,
there's a lot being lifted wrong. When the ghosts go in the tunnel, they should slow down. And when the ghosts spawn in, it's in a little area. Not only do the ghosts spawn in slowly in Pac-Man, but I also want to note, they spawn in an area you can't even go into, so there's no way of running into them, you know? There's no way of like, oh no, I ran into them, whoops. While they're spawned in. Like, you literally can't, because they spawn in their own little area, and then they come out of it. I don't have time for this, Orange. Orange, what are you doing? Okay, whatever. What is Orange doing?
It's doing what it needs to do.
By the way, yeah, you see how the Dryad spawns in a flower and then pops out of the flower? Like, the flower is closed and then it opens? Oh, we got to the third season. Holy shit. Well, anyways, you think that the Dryad's only dangerous when she pops out? That's not true. She's dangerous immediately, actually. Oh, good, jumping. I like jumping. Like, having to jump more. That's a lot of fun.
Jumping all around.
So what's the mechanic here? I couldn't actually see it.
The gaps, maybe?
I really do wonder, is the banjo supposed to help me? If so, how? Okay. The trap here is just, you could fall. Oh no. Which, you know, that's not too bad. I prefer it over the Dryad. The Dryad at least could stun the enemies, but, like, it doesn't really matter if she can just bullshit kill you. Which is what I call when a game just decides, oh, you're dead now. Oh, okay. Yeah, just go up the ladder. Why not? It's like they go up the ladder specifically if they detect your jump input when you're next to a ladder, so you can't avoid it. Which is very malicious programming. Holy shit. I'm gonna back out of this one. Okay, I found out how to back out of it. That was a weird button to press, but okay. It actually broke my full screen for a second. That's really weird. Alright. My goodness, though. Oh, goodness me. What up? I mean, it is our first arcade game, so I understand being a bit rough, but, like, my god, that's malicious. Right? Oh, hints! Too bad they're not able to do it. If I could select a hint, I'm sure I could beat it.
The hint is, the game may randomly screw you over.
Oh, I just realized what these are. So these are all grayed out, so hints would probably be, well, hints. Gallery is probably, like, concept art and stuff. You know what dip is? It took me a second to, like, think, like, what the hell is dip? Dip switch. Arcade cabinets, arcade boards, especially back in the day, had dip switches, which the arcade owner could switch around, and it would change certain things. Like, one dip switch might be like, oh yeah, instead of starting with 3 lives, you start with 5. Or another dip switch might be like, oh, slow down the enemies. Man, I wish this was available in the demo. Because, holy crap. Like, you know, like, the dip switches probably would make this more playable, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So, my thoughts on Sonic, by the way, I was asked for my thoughts on, I'm being asked for my thoughts on all sorts of games now. Let's see. Sonic Rumble. What is Sonic? What the fuck is Sonic Rumble? Oh, Sonic Rumble is one of those new games. Right, it's that new game that's, like, Fall Guys, kinda? Sonic Rumble's like the Fall Guys game. I have no thoughts on Sonic Rumble because I typically don't have thoughts on mobile games. Sonic Rumble's this game. I don't generally. I mean, it looks like it could be a bit of fun, but I don't really have any thoughts on it because.
I think if I recall, this is the one where you can use the Chaos Emeralds for every character.
But it's. I'm pretty sure it's mobile only, and I don't. Yeah, iOS and Android. Oh, it will launch for PC. Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, okay, fair enough. Where? Like on Steam or somewhere else? I don't know. Winter 2024. Oh, it's not actually out yet. Okay. Yeah, it's a PC mobile cross-release. I don't know. It looks like it could be fun. I assume it's going to release for free and then have tons of microtransactions, which is not really my style of game, typically. I don't generally stick to those. Sonic Jam, though, on the Gamescom, or rather, the Game.com. You said it wrong. It's Game.com, if I recall. That's what the system is called. Sonic Jam is a piece of shit on the Game.com, but it is an amusing piece of shit. If you're not aware, Sonic Jam on the Game.com is Sonic 1, 2, and Sonic and Knuckles. And what I mean by that is it's a pack of that, but it looks horrible, and it's actually just one level for each of them. It's really bad. It's really bad.
Wow.
Go check it out. SonicJamGames.com. Look it up. Seriously, it is like one of the worst officially licensed Sonic games. And I know that's saying a lot, but it really...
That is definitely... That's a bold statement.
Yeah, go take a look. You'll see what I mean. Alright, let's play Sonic.
So, compared to Sonic R...
Yeah, it's... Oh, Sonic R is way better. I like Sonic R. It's not a great game.
Honestly... Yeah, so one thing Sonic is good at is making somebody at least say something they hate for a good reason.
Also, I want to say Sonic Triumphs and Son Goku. That's what your name is, probably, yeah. Thanks for coming by. We're in the middle of checking out whatever the TECHPACK collection is. First game, oh god, I hate it. I really wanted to see the winter season. Alright, I'm doing one more run. This. I really want to, like, I have to beat 6 stages to see the winter. To that context. I feel like it's possible. But it's also going to be, like, RNG dependent, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It shows the winter level.
I definitely want to see snow in real life one day.
Oh, you
The
never
snow
have?
looks nice.
You know, to be fair,
Nope.
it's been a minute since I've seen some good snow.
Yeah, I never actually touched snow because I'm more closer to the equator, so stuff like snow is almost impossible, if not impossible, currently.
I see.
So yeah,
You have to go very, very high.
yeah. I'm not even part of the mainland, so I can't even basically go there unless I get a boat or a plane.
And where
So-
are you again?
Puerto Rico.
Ah, Puerto Rico. Yeah, that makes sense why you haven't seen snow, definitely.
Yeah. I've seen more beaches than snow. Which I definitely am aware that some people who have seen snow have not seen a beach before.
Yeah,
Because of their...
somebody probably has the opposite issue you do.
All I can say this about the sand, it actually is good for your skin. The beach
Exfoliates.
sand.
You know what's really hilarious, by the way? I just realized something. There are lives for getting high scores in this. It's just hard to fucking tell because I've never actually got one. The score is so ridiculously high that... Oh, I was just fucked there! Thanks, fucking Dryad asshole. Dryad asshole. Fucking Dryads, man.
That's the exact same thing that happened to you that one time.
Oh my god, how did I live? I actually am glad my ankles got grabbed because an upwards jump is exactly what I needed there. Also, I don't know why,
How do you live?
my run seems to be faster in this level. I'm not sure why. What hit me there? I actually missed that. Was it the pink ghost, or...?
I think you ran into the blue one.
May have just not seen blue.
Yeah.
Damn it! By the way, if I'd been in that level, we would have seen winter. I'm almost there.
Come on, winter.
So,
I imagine what happens after winter is it just loops back to spring. So I just want to see winter, because that's like the last bit of new gameplay, right? Like, I want to see winter, I want to see what the season... I also am very confused. In autumn, I'm just faster at running, and I don't know why. I just am.
I honestly don't know. That's weird.
It's weird. As we all know, we all run faster in winter. That's just how winter works. Or autumn. That's just how autumn works.
I mean, to be fair, some people tend to have more energy around that time because that's more of their game.
I mean, that's a very much my season. Fall's a nice... I like the weather in fall, so I kind of agree. I just wish we weren't so slow on ladders. Honestly, we should move faster on ladders. If we move faster on ladders, this game would be legitimately more fair.
Yeah.
Does the drive have a pattern, by the way? Is there like a... Oh, yeah. Does she always go downwards? I think so. Oh, I missed an apple. I didn't see that I missed an apple. Oh, the big ghost was like, we were beelining. It was a matter of... I was playing chicken there. Like, who was gonna reach who first there? Oh, boy.
Phew!
Dryad stunned for the clutch win, clutch victory.
#1 victory.
Oh no, I jumped early! I did not mean to jump early! Ah! I love it. I get the one button control screen because old arcade game, but my god, I wish that I could jump with a different button than I run. God damn. Okay, that's the first life I lost though, so not fucking bad. Not fucking bad. I wish I could have gotten here with no lives lost though.
Actually, now that I remember, there's one detail you cannot replicate from the older games. It's the momentum speed specifically because of how TVs back in the day actually could process things faster, even if it was a bit lower quality.
Yeah.
And thus, so yeah, I guess that's probably the hardest thing to replicate.
I got
Not
screwed
the
by
worst,
I got
but
screwed by Banjo. I got screwed by Banjo. Which sounds like some furry art, but you know, whatever.
Oh god.
I mean, there is. Banjo-Kazooie exists.
God damn you, Banjo! Kazooie hated your guts for a reason. I see.
She doesn't hate Banjo, she's just frustrated by him being in 52 shoes.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, if you have to be on
I got a
him all the
life!
time,
We might see
well,
winter! We might survive to the winter!
Winter's
maybe.
coming!
If he's
No!
so sad,
Ankle! It's fine, actually. That was actually kind of... Oh.
Jeez.
You motherfucker! You did it again! I should never do that next to ladders. Okay, hold on, hold on. It's all clutch now. It's all very clutch.
Jesus.
Get the fuck out of the way, Pink. Alright. There! Winter! Can I survive long enough to see the gimmick?
Yay!
Okay, yeah, I would have expected this.
Oh, the gimmick is there's no tunnels! What do I do? What do I do there? Oh, that's really mean. That's really mean, non-tunnels. Okay, well, I saw what I wanted to see. We saw winter. We figured out the gimmick. The gimmick with winter is just, fuck you, you don't have as many tunnels now. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, now we can move on to Soulfire of a Clear Conscience. We all know that's a looping arcade game. When you beat winter, it's going to go back to spring, and maybe the enemy speed up or something. There might even be a new enemy, possible, like a new hazard or something, but otherwise, we've seen that. Soulfire, let's play. The tiles got stowed in. I guess that's what happened. Also, I want to note that every time I play a different one of these games, my resolution changes. Now I'm suddenly in windowed mode. Drone Flays Lift Monarch Space Witch. Subjugate. Subjugate? Is that supposed to be the word subjugate? Because it's not spelled that way. And Rivet? These are weird names for the enemies. Was the sandwich supposed to be spelled like a witch? Like a witch and a warlock? Or was it actually meant to represent a sandwich like you eat? I mean, a space witch, you know? Like, a space... Like, it's supposed to be like a space witch, or is it supposed to be like a space sandwich? I don't... It's a squid, apparently.
I mean, maybe it's just a witch that likes to ride on a sandwich spaceship.
Yeah. Okay, so TECHPACK was basically Pac-Man, but like with a number of mechanics changed, but definitely still inspired by Pac-Man, but also like way more unfair to the player. Soulfire here is probably Space Invaders. Oh, Galaga. Which one had the barriers? Was it Galaga?
It was Galaga.
Galaga, yeah.
Oh, this is okay. This is a little bit of Galaga and a little bit of Centipede. Look at the movement patterns here. It's a little bit of Centipede too. Oh, rock. Okay. Oh, I can move forward. Interesting.
I'm not gonna lie. This is more my game. As much as I remember this game as a kid, this kind of gameplay as a kid, I've never been a big fan. I always found it the most boring.
Never been a big fan of Galaga, or never been a big fan of Centipede? It's kind of
Galaga.
Both. Okay. I like the. Okay, I actually like the asteroid mechanic. It forces me to like stay away from the.
The only time I ever liked Galaga, and when the only time I ever liked Galaga, and when it glitched to be one of the games I played, it glitched so hard, it literally broke the game cartridge.
I think I just really figured out the strategy here. Do not worry about the bugs coming down. You can move around, so it's okay. It's whatever.
Not cartridge, the computer I use in one of the places I visited that has computers you can test.
You just broke it.
Yeah, these bugs aren't that dangerous. They just go straight down from wherever they spawn, so it's whatever. There we go. Since I can move up and down, listen, I play. What's the game that's similar? It might be Centipede, where you're stuck on one vertical plane, and so if the enemies reach the bottom, and then they just cross the bottom row, and you're dead. You can't avoid it. But since I can move up and down here, this is not nearly as dangerous. Also, I appreciate the warning signs for the asteroids rather than just spawning in. Since this is the second game this person had made. Hold on a second, actually. I can actually pause this. Interesting. Let me read the write-up for this.
Also, I do need to go here, so.
Oh, good. Okay, good night to you, Reese. Also, there's no write-up for this game.
Good night, Reese.
There's no write-up for Soulfire, so. Yeah, the simple fact that I can move up and down means that these enemies are not nearly as dangerous as they would normally be. But also, I can tell this game was made after the last game, because if it was made at the same time as the last game, the asteroids wouldn't have warning signs. They would just like spawn out without warning, like the Dryad does. So I can already see a design element of like them. Oh, please.
Every time I hear you say
motherfucker!
Dryad.
You motherfucker! Some of you may be wondering. Oh, well, that was at a. like, that was an attack charm. Why the hell did you go into it? Why are you getting mad? Do you know what I was trying to do? Is anybody here aware of what I was trying to do there?
Nope.
Okay, so some of you haven't played Galaga. That's fine. So in Galaga, or was it Galaxian? I don't remember. In one of them, if an enemy tractor beams, they don't kill you. They steal your ship. And that's bad. You lose a life. But if you then kill that enemy that tractor beamed your ship without destroying your ship, you then get the ship back. And then you have double ships and you have double firepower. So when I saw that tractor beam, that was such a fucking mean thing to do. When I saw that tractor beam, I was like, oh, they're going to do that. And they didn't. They tricked me. They made it look like, oh, this is a moment to get double ships. But it wasn't a moment to get double ships. It was just a loss. That's actually a troll. If you know the old arcade games, you would think, oh, that's going to be really useful to me. But it's not. It's not useful at all. Oh, so that's an interesting enemy. It literally just gets in your way and wants you to shoot it, so it drops a fireball. That is so mean. Galaxia? I don't think Galaxia was the name of it.
Galaxian? There's Galaga, and then there's Galaxian.
Does this guy stop?
Are you being tractor?
So if you let it... these ships can't be hurt right now for some reason. Are you fucking for real right now? Not only is this a troll where you can't get double ships if you touch it, not only is that a troll, but it seems like if they manage to get the tractor beam off, fuck you. Oh, you can... Oh, okay. But, that's why it's a tractor beam. Oh, those guys just left, I guess. Alright. Oh, okay, I see. All the blocks. So, I guess those last guys just leave afterwards. Okay, so it's not actually that bad. Oh, there was 2 of them. That's nice. I didn't know there was 2 of them. Oh, I think I died. Okay. Let's try that again. This game doesn't seem nearly as unfair as the other one. It's just... learning a little bit. So this is kind of a weird mix between Centipede and Galaga. Or Galaga. I don't know. There's Galaga, and there's Galaxian. And one of them had the tractor beam guys, and one of them didn't. I always forget which one, because Galaga and Galaxian are basically the same game, but one of them has a patch update with a little more features. That's basically the difference between the two. Also, interesting thing. Sometimes okay, you notice how the bugs come down, like, one after another? This bug got stuck while it was trying to come down. So it's trying to still come down, but it can't. While it's doing that, all the other bugs are just sitting ducks. So that's a little trick I could do. If one of the bugs gets stuck, I should leave it alone, because that makes all the other ones stay still. In fact, I guess I should kind of try to force a situation where they get stuck. Okay, that one got stuck. Cool. 2 of them got stuck, in fact. Excellent. It seems like there's a certain number that can come down at once, basically. Will that make that one get stuck too? Okay, well, it did. So basically, I can reduce the number of enemies attacking me by getting some stuck, which is very handy. We have 2 stuck right now, so only 1 enemy is attacking me. Normally 3 would. And now none of them attack me. Right. So there's a little exploit here I can take advantage of. See, look at this. I can literally decimate this guy's entire family and then kill him. There. Excellent. Yay. Okay, that one's stuck. Excellent.
Congratulations. You ended a generation.
Yay.
Man,
So if the moment you see a bug get stuck, you should just kind of leave it alone if you can. Because it literally just reduces the number of enemies attacking you. Sometimes it just stops it entirely, which means the only thing that's an obstacle now are the asteroids, so... There we go. See how that moment I killed that guy, the other 2 attacks? So I'm not really gonna try to get things stuck, but if they get stuck, excellent. I will take full advantage of that. I don't even understand exactly how they get stuck. Like, I don't know why that enemy isn't just going left. Because he didn't really look stuck, but he wants to go down or right, and he's refusing to try anything else, so... Yeah, he's trying to go straight down. That's what... If an enemy has set it in their head that they're going down, and they can't, then too bad. They will not be going down. They will not be going anywhere until the down block is destroyed. It seems like they specifically get stuck when there's only one down block, but you notice how the enemies are too wide, right? But if there's like one down block rather than two down blocks, they don't understand that they can't go down, I guess? I think that seems to be what gets them confused. Oh, fuck! I didn't realize I was destroying fire. Okay, those guys are still dangerous to me. Gotcha. I'm not completely safe when doing this. Let my guard down. This, however, makes this game far easier than it probably should be. Huh. Those guys just drill downwards. Okay, interesting. So, I guess if I do that... One's now stuck. Oh, fuck! Right, the love blocks. Too busy doing setups, forgetting what I meant. Forgetting the actual importance of it. For fuck's sake! I didn't even see that block in front of me for some reason. I'm smart. Okay, yeah, the lava blocks are... I'm gonna kill myself more than the enemies are gonna kill me, clearly. Oh god. There you go. It seems like the lava fire falling thing is really tripping up my brain, so... Perhaps it would be good just for me. There, okay, now there's none. That seems slightly safer for my... Yeah, I can totally win this, unless, of course, I'm really stupid. In which case I can't. Okay, be careful here. Huh. Oh, how does... Do you notice how that fire that fell broke really weird blocks? Did you see that?
I missed it.
The two fire enemies, when the fire fell down, it broke blocks that didn't make any sense. But, alright.
Maybe it just collided weirdly.
Oh! Right, I'm sorry, I thought that was a teleporter. I thought that was a... Alright, if they drift... Okay, the purple ones are the ones that do the teleporter. Okay. See, those ones you want to stay right below and shoot them, right? So, you gotta be careful. It's the ones that kind of drift down like a piece of paper, the dangerous ones for me. Yeah, it seems the fire obstacles are literally my Achilles heel entirely. Okay. Oh. Those guys do drift towards you, I didn't know that. Ah, fuck! Wait! Which one blew up on me? Oh, I got first place. Nice. Okay, I need to be smarter about this. I need to keep track of everything that drops fire, because that's the only thing killing me now. I'm sorry, I'm very smart. And I mean smart with SMRT smart, because I'm very SMRT smart right now.
You're selectively smart, because it depends on the thing you want to do.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if that asteroid was going to hit me or not. You notice how it actually passed through my graphic a little bit? Yeah, so if I, by the way, if my block parachute, if I stagger which block I shoot like this over and over again, then I will get bugs stuck. So I just need to make sure I always stagger my shot pattern. Also, I think what I got confused by was there was a fly variant, the basic blue ones here. There's a fly variant that actually dropped fire when it died, which threw me off. I got very confused. Yeah, so the trick is stagger the patterns and things with it. Also, you can really take your time with this. Which is weird, because it's an arcade game. Normally you can't really do that. But you can here.
To be fair, arcade games are normally arcade games are designed to be quick, because it's not like a child can spend on it too long in places.
You also want to design... You typically want to design arcade games... Like, the worst thing in the world is if an arcade game... If you can put the arcade game in a state where you could just stop playing, walk away, and you don't die or anything. Nothing happens. That's like a death knell. Every arcade needs to try to avoid that. There needs to be a timeout feature or something, or an enemy that eventually kills you or something. If an arcade game can be walked away from and the game doesn't end, then something is very wrong, basically.
I never seen an arcade game that does that, actually.
I think I managed to do that to an arcade game once, because of course I did. I don't remember what the game was, but I feel like I did have that experience at one point.
To be fair, you're talented at breaking games at times.
Extremely.
Yeah, so that could easily have been an early omen of your skills of breaking.
You would be really good at game testing.
Thanks.
I agree with Fair, you would. Honestly, you'd probably find a glitch that would basically...
Oh.
If there was a glitch, they had to be in a specific way to break the entire game function.
I just got an extra life with absolutely no fanfare. That was kind of weird. Like, I just, like, oh, that counter just went up. Cool. But yeah, I'm gonna play very slowly here. Because actually, that's the preferable way to play. A little scared by that asteroid, but okay. It just occurred to me, those fire drop enemies, they're very intimidating, but actually, they can't do shit until I shoot them, so... It's like, hello. How you doing? Thanks for hanging out. I'm also far less scared of those guys now that I understand how they work. They're not actually that dangerous. I think what's tripping me up here is that I know each thing has a different sprite, but I'm sometimes mixing up what enemy is what. I'm like, oh, that's the one that drops fire, and then I don't see the fire coming. Because, like, you may notice I don't really move out of the way of the enemies typically, unless it's a fire dropper. So if I mistake which one's a fire dropper, then that's bad for my health, you know?
I agree with Sheikah, you are a clever girl, Sharon.
Aw. Okay, I removed all the fire blocks, that makes me far safer. Oh god, I feel like I activated the hive there. Gotta be very mindful which one's fire droppers here. It's the one, not in this row, but the next row. Oh god! I didn't mean to shoot that guy so early, so I wasn't ready to react. Okay, I was like, oh shit, he drafted into my attack. Okay. Yeah, that's okay, it's okay. I can still make mistakes here and there, just need to be careful. I think I could actually... Oh, I just got an extra life again, that's good. I would have 4 right now if I hadn't made that blunder, but that's okay. Okay, we got this, See, there are fireflies! I was right, which is kind of an ironic statement, but yeah, fireflies.
I recall that there's a song named Fireflies. I find it catchy.
You know what, actually, I'd like to leave that guy alive, because if nothing attacks me until he's dead, then I will leave him be. So I get rid of all these terrible fire blocks that murder me. Wow, he really, like, careens when I, like, go to the side of the screen, doesn't he? Okay, I am really getting kind of weirded out by the fact that these flies drop fire now. Like, they're the same sprite, aren't they? Than the previous versions? I could be wrong.
Like.
But I feel like they're the same sprite, so I'm just, like, really thrown off here.
It's just kind of... I can't tell the difference between them because the colors are a bit similar, but I hard for me to tell.
Yeah, if this is not a firefly, then... Actually, another benefit of me doing the staggered block thing is if a piece of fire drops, it may just hit the block, like that, rather than hitting me, which is preferable. Yeah, they might be different. I feel like their body wasn't as yellow before, so maybe that's the indicator. Like, oh yeah, look, they have yellow bodies, so they're gonna drop fire. Like, regardless of if the blocks will stop it or not, I'm going to move out of the way now. So, So do, and do. Because you never know, man. You never know. This is a weird arcade game where if you take your time and you are very careful with your movements, it's a lot safer. What? Oh, peak thing. I was like, what? Okay, so I was like, let's just shoot all those. It's very scary, but let's just shoot all those right now.
The power of pink.
Nope. Definitely not shooting a fire enemy when it's charging at me. Sounds like the worst possible idea. Oh, the pink guys are shooting. Oh, pink guys shooting fire. I knew something was amiss. I couldn't tell what it was though. Yeah, no. Okay, that sprite did not change. They are just randomly now dropping fire. So I'm just gonna assume every enemy drops. Okay, even the squid guys that just existed, they drop fire too. Apparently now.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Okay.
And the good news is I've put a stop to the enemy attacks, so... Oh god, okay. Yeah, everything... Okay, no, okay, thank fucking god the big fat purple guys aren't. They're the ones that you have... they're the ones that draw you with the tractor beam. Man, if they dropped fire when they died, the guys that literally pulled you towards them, that would be the meanest fucking thing. So I'm kind of glad that's not a thing. It is interesting to like, oh no, all this attacks, and it's like, oh, it calms down. That's good. As long as you get something stuck, it seems like everything can calm down. Apologies for playing so very slowly, but it's just a safe way of doing it. Oh, by the way, I have 4 lives now. Nice. What's that? It looks like a. That looks like a Galega ship. It looks like one of your ships. It's really weird. Okay, I'm gonna wait for these asteroids to get out of here. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, they do now! What the fuck? Oh, I got still thrown off. That's fine. The exact thing I said, which I was like, as soon as I said it too, I was like, so they will do that, right? Like, that's gonna happen, right? I was right. They did.
You saw the future.
Did exactly what I was worried about, because of course they did. Oh! I was, like, very surprised by the enemy. So I shot it, right? And you may notice... Like, that was the first time I seen that enemy attack, so I was very surprised by it just suddenly popping in front of me, and, Aaron action number 1! I've seen this game maker before for Step of Zero Object Subjugate. That must be the Subjugate. I bet you that guy steals your ship. Given his name.
Oh my God.
Variable unknown object is subject to TECHPACK step not set before read it. So listen, I know I break games, but like also, how the fuck did I break a game by attacking an enemy that appeared in front of me? How did I break a game by attacking an enemy? That's something you generally should code for. Well, I guess I'm done with that run. I'm done with that game then. Let's move on. that game in the game. Let's move on to the next one.
That game in particular just said, I will die if you shoot this guy, so don't shoot it.
Obviously, I'm not going to try again if that can happen. Like, what the hell, man? Alright, TECHPACK. Oh, this looks like Mario Brothers. You know, the original arcade game. It states that both Super TECHPACK and TECHPACK were developed and released at the same time. Super TECHPACK was made for upright cabinets and is an upgrade to TECHPACK with larger levels and more variety. V-E-R-I-T-Y. I'm pretty sure they meant variety, but it's more variety. TECHPACK, however, was made as a side grade for tabletop screens, featuring a very different take on gameplay. And for anybody just joined us, these little descriptions are lies. It literally said, like... It's just like fake descriptions, like, oh yeah, these arcade games existed back in the day. Like, no, they're actually recently made. Let's start with Super TECHPACK, since it's TECHPACK but upgraded. So, did they improve it? Is it more playable?
I mean, to be fair, it could be more broken.
Did the game briefly seem like it crashed? Yes. I mean, that's the same side. Okay, let's see what we got here then. What the fuck was that? I don't like. Is yellow a player? There's a fox girl. There's a Minecraft girl. She carried the fox girl away. All right. Anything else gonna happen, or is that it? That's it.
I remember.
All right.
Remember when games that were like this? Some games.
It's like I can't. TECHPACK it is. Okay, so it's now the screen scrolls. I can't seem to run. Oh, I can. It's on its own button now. Oh, I can move while springboarding now. Okay. Well, no, I'm forced in the direction I was traveling. Okay. Well, this is already more playable because I can hold down the... I assume same thing with the characters. Yeah, looks like it. And does the yeah, they still go up ladders bullshit fast on like the... Oh, fucking get wrecked. Knocked them all the way down. I actually like that. Can I jump on the red guys too, or just... The upgrade crashes. It's not much of an upgrade, I'm gonna say. Oh, you can! I can jump on anyone! Oh, there's... So purple here is basically pink for the looks of it. For the last game. Okay, it's nice to see you can stun them. I stun... Oh, I just deleted her, alright. Hey, I actually have some amount of, like, power now, which is appreciated. And also, green is just, like, stuck? Oh, never mind, she's fine. What the hell? I don't know what happened there. This is definitely way more playable.
Yeah.
Than the original TECHPACK. So did she just start... Oh, wait, maybe she just, like, starts to sleep and you have to, like, not interrupt her, and then she'll chase you if you do. Wait, what did Orange do? She went on her knees for a sec. Oh, God. Sounds a little questionable when I say it out loud like that, but that's what she did. She, like, stopped in front of me and just was like, I kneel to you, sir. I thought you Charm said purple's big. Oh, I'm in a city now. Hello. I found a salamander. I don't know if it's actually a salamander, but... oh, there's you have a continue op. Oh, they definitely learned for the first game. They let me continue now. Though it is a little weird for a arcade game to ask about. Well, no, actually, I've seen arcade games ask about continues.
Yeah, I was about to say there are games like that. I played a long time ago, but there are games that do. It depends on the game.
It's also occurred. Okay, so Green just woke up. I think if you approach Green, she wakes up, basically. Ha! Fuck you! Oh, no. Oh, okay, it's fine. Got stuck on the ground, but it kind of worked out for me. What was a salamander? Then it would be selling me things. Thank you for playing! Press start to continue back. Okay. Guess it's just a demo of this. Alright, let's go to TECHPACK now, which is clearly Mario Brothers inspired. Let's see how this one is. Okay.
If this becomes this one is even more polished than the rest, it will be very...
pile, stop the fairy stealing, avoid the slime and ghost. Good luck. Also, what was that? Sorry, I had to read the instruction.
No apologies on my end. It would be very great if this one is more polished than any of the other one.
Oh, it looks like I just kind of walk over and... Oh, are we, like, competing with a red person? Okay. They're not trying very hard, so it's fine by me.
Welcome back, Fair.
Actually, I think they're just helping me.
Thank you.
Hello.
I was sorry about that, but I think I found something out now. Every time I turn off the room's the room to the bathroom. Light to the bathroom. There is a very small chance that it will somehow overload the circuit and cause the breaker for my room to snap and turn off.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have to be careful with the kitchen. If I put like a if I try to run both the microwave and the air fryer at the same time, for instance.
What's
Alright.
that?
Like that, you cause those circuit breaks.
I hope they fix that. Fair.
It's been like this for years and years. This is an old building, and I don't think they're going to fix it.
Yeah,
Don't
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Old building here too. On that note.
Looking at those presents, it gives me the idea that the inside those presents are actually coal.
I'm a little confused. Is it bad for them to put the presents in the... I'm trying to put them there too, so I don't... I'm trying to understand if that's like, oh no, they did that. That's not good. I assume I'm supposed to put them in. I assume I don't get points if they put it in.
Yeah, you don't.
I guess it's that you're trying to because there are two enemies and are doing the same thing. I guess it's that you have to do it faster than them. So you beat them.
It doesn't feel like I'm trying to like get more points than them. There's nothing like indicating that at least.
And who is that? Krampus?
They're blushy. They're very, or is that their demon eyes? I don't know.
I think that's the eyes.
Kind of looks like a dragon, if you ask me. Like a very small dragon because of the horns.
I kind of see it. They seem to have like a dragon tail as well.
Yeah.
This game is the most boring one. Oh, we have a...
It's functionable, which is more than I can say than some games that are shorter.
By the way, there's actual ice physics, so this is actually a little bit annoying.
Wasn't the original Mario game a bit of an ice physics one?
I think so.
Yeah,
Also,
because I
suddenly
do
you're a slime girl.
I'm not really fond of the frickin' ghost. It's really in my way a lot. Yeah, exactly.
I guess that's just their way to make it seem harder. Oh, you died.
I mean, I might just let them bring the presents out. It's less points for me, but maybe safer.
You got
Especially
slime!
now there's two things that I think can kill me. Oh. Thanks, don't mind if I do. Okay. Is that... Okay, well, there's the ice physics. Yeah, it's just kind of fine. This game is... Wait, did they were holding more than one present. How the hell did they do that? I took a present for them, and they still had a present. I don't know if you noticed that. It's very strange. They picked up, like, multiple presents there. Oh.
Maybe you can also do the same thing?
Maybe. God, I hate ice physics.
I just don't like ice physics, which is why I'm glad I never played Shadow the Hedgehog.
Also, I don't know why this is, but in the upper left corner of the screen, you guys can't even see it, I don't think, but... Oh, bugger. There's just a 2.
A random 2?
I'll see if I can capture using the desktop capture. Hold on. If we
I don't remember Shadow the Hedgehog.
If we go over this
having
corner and then I pull this up, there's a 2. See it? 2. There's just a 2 up there. I don't know why there's a 2 up there.
Okay, yeah, I see it. What the hell?
I don't know why there's a 2 there. I don't really get it.
Maybe it's just this is the second game they made when they were developing this.
I mean, if the fairy's still, it's fine by me. I just get less points. Let's try this again, because I'm kind of... There was an escalation of enemies, and I imagine it went a bit further, probably. It did say avoid the slime and ghost, though. We have both seen them, so...
Yeah.
Might add another fairy in, though. Yeah, I'm just gonna let them. I don't really care. They'll speed things up for me, if anything. Also, the resolution got all scuffed again. It's now in a weird window, but I'll live with it. You know, this is kind of boring, and I already see one thing they could have done with it. if they want to encourage the player to not have their presents stolen too, what if there was a combo system? First present I place in, 100 points. Second present, 200. Next present, 400, etc. But if a fairy drops one in, then my score resets to 100 again. The combo breaks. That would be a nice way of adding a mechanic and be a little more interesting too.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think I can really add on to this kind of game because I'll be honest, when I played the Mario game that had the kind of gameplay, I just stopped playing it because I found it so boring. So I don't think I can really say how to make it better in my case.
For instance, I took this present for them, which lets me get 100 points, but then I have to go all the way around to drop it in and avoid the ghost. By the way, this ghost is freaking annoying. This is just it's just a very basic can go anywhere, slowly follows you type enemy, which is just boring. But actually, leaving them up here seems a bit better, because now they're a little out of the way. Because that's the thing, though, like, to get out of our position, I gotta, like, wait around, like, alright, come on. It's like leading up Boo around in Mario. Like, oh, get out of the way, Boo. I need to go down that path. Alright, let me kite you, I guess. You know? Yeah, let him remove the presents. It just helps me. Wait, I totally picked up... I don't know if there's, like, some mechanic where you can pick up multiple presents, or sometimes the game just gets confused and lets me do it. I think it's the latter. Yeah, I only got 100 points, I think. See, like, I can't pick up 2 presents there, but a moment ago I did pick up 2, and I think that was just a bug.
No, both presents you got scored. You got 200 points.
Okay, well, nonetheless, I do think it's a bug. I think it's supposed to... I think some presents are just poorly coded and let you pick up more than... That's why the fairies were picking up more than one sometimes, too.
I'll be honest, if that is a bug, if it was the early times when games were created, it would have become a feature.
It's hard to tell if the slime's gonna land on a platform, too. They're very annoying. It's like, technically, oh no, they're still in my presence, which means I didn't mean to run that fast, but by the way, running just is kind of you move long enough and you start running, so you can get a little burst of speed when you don't want it. Part of the reason I'm also moving very slowly. Oh, some presents are different than others. They have different boxes, do you see that?
Some of them are wide at the top.
Yeah. It's like subtle, I just noticed it. Excuse me. They seem to be worth the same amount of points, though, so I don't really understand why.
Oh, excuse me.
I actually want to steal that from them. Yes, bring it down, bring it down. I'm just using them to help me out. It's just easier for me. I was wondering if you'd bounce back. Okay, there we go. I think I used a predictive algorithm on my brain. I don't know. Also, really, my high score was 75-60 before. Wow, I'm surprised. Oh, see, there is another mechanic. I had a feeling. There is now the classic Mario Brothers random-ass fireball that pisses you off, as I call it.
Yeah, I think I've tried to remember that.
I'm glad you know what I'm talking about when I say random-ass fireball that pisses you off. That means that if I'm standing on the edges of the screen, I might just randomly die now.
I never like when they do something like that because it can be random as hell, which is not great.
Oh, it actually gets shot by the cloud at the top. Interesting. I guess they decided they're not landing on the platform that they clearly could have landed on. I guess the slime could decide to go through platforms. Anyways, I'm done with that game. That game is actually the most boring one. The very first one was frustratingly difficult, but at least it moved fast, right? This one is just whatever.
Honestly, a game that frustrating, it's more fun than a game that is boring because at least you have something to bitch about with the one that frustrates you.
At least it's exciting, right? The hard game. Alright, TECHPACK Adventure. Free as an extension to both Super TECHPACK and TECHPACK. TECHPACK Adventure serves as an extremely fast experience, now converted to work with button controls. Cool, I don't have to use psychic abilities to play it anymore. Now it has buttons. Alright, cool.
Honestly. Hey.
This has worlds. World 0, level 0. In between worlds, beyond the fabric of any reality, a strange planet... Any reality? A strange planet exists. This planet exists between all and any realities at the same time. There is multiple of them, but also only one. Home to this planet is the hero of our adventure. That immediately broke my brain. What? TECHPACK has just woken up to start his day when he suddenly noticed something he had never seen before. There was a person there who looked exactly like him. TECHPACK knew he had to find out who this mysterious look-like is and ran after them. Why are they even there in the first place? And this is where the adventure begins. Multiverse? I guess. I guess there's a multiverse now.
I mean, it could... Maybe there's... Well, to be fair, that assumes that there's a story to begin with. Well, we know it's probably for aesthetics. Because it sounds epic.
Oh yeah, that is cute, though. This is... We've heard the song before. Can I jump on you? Very fast, actually. Oh, I can't.
Mine is one.
I like the remix, is what I was trying to say. By the way, this is World 0, level 1. You know you can start at a World 0, but alright.
I mean, World 0 could just be the tutorial level. Just like how it is in Sonic Heroes with the Amy route.
That's possible, yeah. I do have that ability. I don't know how to break that. Are those things eating my coins? Or are they giving me coins? Oh,
Maybe
I see. If you run past these, you get coins for them. Okay.
Honestly, I was able to say that maybe they eat it and they teleport to you.
Okay.
Honestly, I can imagine a game like you have a partner, like a puppy partner, and there's like a... And you can send it out on a little tiny mission to grab you an item, and when it eats it, it's suddenly in your inventory, even if the dog is still over there. Which would be very cute.
I'd like to note something, by the way. When I started the level, I guess this is a bush, but when I started the level, I was like, why am I sitting next to a really flat frog? I'm sorry, that's just what I saw. There's like a face on it. Do you see it?
Oh, I see the face now. I thought that was just the Samus spaceship for a second there.
It took me a while to figure out that's a bush. Like, there's something clearly here, but I don't understand.
You're running like Sonic with the whole 2 red circles.
I'm sure that's intentional.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah. It slows down up slopes. That's kind of funny.
This thing looked like a tiny. This little green thing. It looked like a spaceship, but it's too small. Honestly, to be fair, if an alien species existed and they would be able to do a spaceship like that, they would be impossible to detect. Honestly, I'm surprised the movies haven't thought of that idea. Or if they did, it probably just got in the shotgun block because people didn't want to do small things because it wouldn't be as scary. Even though small things are arguably more scary because you can't see them. Oh, Sheikah, you're so silly. You need a head pat for that.
Where am I going? Okay, there's something... Oh! have learned something today.
What have you learned?
There's a ground pound, but it's very specific. You have to hold. Oh.
Wondering.
I want to go back. That was a nice one.
Wanna go back? Wanna go back?
You can go back.
to month.
But you have to not do it stupidly. That's all.
If only it could do it cutely like you, Charo.
Oh, that's bad. That was a bad one.
It was a pun? I did not.
I'm gonna use my frying pan as a drying pan. That level.
Oh. I did not.
I didn't get the pun.
I did not get the pun. I just said it because I wanted to say you're cute.
Well, you did a rhyme, so I was like, oh, that's like a corny rhyme.
Ah.
Because you went. What was the original statement? You started before the word cute.
If only this thing could do it as cute as you.
No. There was a word before cute that rhymed with cute that we were using.
I have no clue what I said.
Oh, I got a cookie.
I am a little sleepy, so I may have short-term memory.
I'm just trying to remember what you said. You said it off of a word. What was the word?
I have no clue.
I'm asking the chat. What was the word that was said before cute? It rhymed. I just know it rhymes.
I can't remember. Let me look at the time to see. Maybe I can flip it. Maybe. Let's see if I can.
You know, sometimes I feel like I have a horrible memory, but then I realize my entire fucking stream does, and then it's like I don't feel so bad anymore.
To me, my bad memory just comes down to saying something so quickly, and in turn, I forget it.
I'll look it up.
When
This is stupid to look up, but I'll look it up.
I do apologize. I can't remember. I am both sleepy.
You literally. I guess you may. I guess you said. I guess the rhyme was accidental, though.
Yes, it was accidental.
Okay,
Just
hush,
so you
hush, I
wait.
forgot
But it's too small.
Okay, listen back. Hold on.
You-
When I was dying.
And did you?
That was a little forward.
Wait.
Shush! That was a nice one.
Wanna go
Oh,
back?
God.
Wanna go back?
You can go back.
to
Oh, here we go. You
Here's
have
where it
to
is.
not do it stupidly. That's all.
If only it could do it cutely like you.
Oh, that was the rhyme. I was just like, I said, I'm doing it stupidly. You said, if only you could do it cutely. I thought that was like a bad rhyme. From stupidly to cute, like it kind of rhymes, you know?
Slant run, maybe.
I do not do rhymes intentionally. Just to let you know.
To be fair, that was a really scuffed rhyme, so I can understand why it wasn't intentional.
Well, yeah. If anything, I remember a friend telling me this happened before, but apparently I just tend to sometimes almost rhyme something, and my friend pointed that out of me. I don't know how I do it, but it's just apparently something that keeps happening. This is not even the first.
My brain isn't working the best today either, though, so it's completely understandable. That's why I couldn't remember what the fuck was the word that was just said before that I was reacting on. I forgot. So.
I don't blame you if you didn't hear it too well.
Okay, this isn't even really an arcade game anymore. We're still I'm still confused by the World Zero thing.
This feels like a Mario level, but with less things happening.
So one thing that's hard to explain is that my movement is not nearly as fluid as Mario's. Especially like, look, if I do a dash, I'm barely using the dash because I have no air control if I do one.
Is that red thing
that's how like, air control is really bad. What's that?
Are those red things like things that you jump that helps you jump like in Sonic?
Yeah, they're springs.
Yeah, springs. Okay, because they kind of look more like a gummy from the Mystery Dungeon games.
What? Oh, I guess if you ignore the metal bottom part, I suppose.
Yeah.
It looks like a gummy. Yeah. Huh. I'm just confused why you didn't see the gray part of it.
I did see it. It's just that when I noticed the red one, it's just that the red thing I focused on the most because I was thinking of playing Super Mystery Dungeon again because I haven't played it in a long while.
So when you're starting them off, you see these little like I guess they're supposed to be lanterns. Every time I see one, I'm like, ah, shit! It's a bat on the ceiling. It's gonna drop down and try to hurt me. Every time I see it, I'm just like a little worried.
But yes, like I was trying to say, you're cute. That's why you focus on the right thing. It was funny.
I am so dead. I'm fine. I realized I skipped an important spring there, and I was like, oh no. Yeah, it feels like if you run in this, you're risking your life. That's what it feels like. There are a few reasons to run, but... Like there, I almost landed next to that enemy there because I was running.
I'll be honest, running sometimes I don't feel it's too necessary of a game feature at times, depending if the game is like chill enough to just allow it to be just having naturally a good jump.
Yeah. Well, here it feels janky. It feels like I don't want to use it, or if I'm going to die if I use it. I wonder what the cookies do. I'm definitely collecting them. I got an extra life, but okay, that's it. That's the end of it. Never mind that statement, then.
You're gonna open the cookie jar. The game said game over. Now you can go for the next one.
That's it. That's the TECHPACK collection. Which, I mean, yeah, it's, I don't know, man. It's a collection of the guy's older games, and I can tell that the quality of the games increased over time, with the first game being ridiculously hard. Like, actually, pretty much controlled fine, but the goddamn it, the difficulty, though. I hope that they really should have considered doing the dip switches as part of the demo, so that people would adjust the difficulty, because you notice how I actually won all of these, except for the first two? One because they crashed, and one because it's too difficult to win.
Yay!
It seems like there actually are endings to these, which is surprising to me, at least for the demos. I guess they don't want you to play too much for the demos. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with this, but I should note that the TECHPACK collection, I believe this is one where it's a demo that's going to be out on... Hold on a second. I believe this is something that... Yeah, hold on. Okay, here's... Oh, that's... Okay, I have... So if this was all released for free, I think it'd be kind of... Like, it's a janky experience, but fun, right? But there's a problem. And I just realized there's a problem. That problem is very simple. Let me show you guys. Since I, Okay. Very strange. There's something I distinctly disagree with. Yes, I do believe this is going to be sold. I'm trying to look it up. Hold on. I'm finding a few things along the way, though. Let's see. Yep, I'm right. No, wait, that's a different game. Okay, alright. So it appears... Okay, it appears that... Well, here. We checked out demos for TECHPACK, Super TECHPACK, and a few others, right? It appears that... TECHPACK... You know, the really hard as nails one? Looks like it's being sold for about 5 USD on Steam. I don't agree with that. I think it's cute, but I don't agree with that. And also, Super TECHPACK.
Maybe 3?
Another $5 for Super TECHPACK over here. Now, what's weird is that these are actually made by different... Tech Dev for one, TECHPACK for the other, for dev and publisher. It's very strange. I couldn't search the dev itself. The dev only has one game for each of them, but they have different names. They have different names for each of these games, but obviously same person. So I'm going to assume the TECHPACK collection will be released on Steam at some point. I can't find it there. I also can't find the other games for some reason on Steam. But it definitely seems, in my personal opinion, not well priced for the two games that are up on Steam. And if they're going to release this on Steam as well, I have a bad feeling that if they think that 2 of these standalone arcade games are worth 5 USD, then that means the collection, they might charge like $20 for it or something. I'm a little concerned. I'm not sure what they plan on doing for that. But yeah, I don't... Again, if this was a free collection of games, I think those would be quite charming. And if it was sold for a small amount of money, I think that'd be fine too. But I have a bad feeling about the price of this game. one, I do think it will cost money, given that he's already sold 2 of the other games. I'm not sure about the others, though. Maybe the others are only released on itch.io or something. Soulfire... Let me look it up. I'm kind of curious, like, if he sold 2 of them, what about the other ones, then? I can't seem to find the other ones, so I don't really know. Soulfire is kind of a generic name to search, so I'm having a little trouble. There is a Steam game called Soulfire, but that's just a Battle Royale fighter or something. So it's a little hard to look these games up. Yeah, I don't know what he intends to do with this. I hope he sells it for a fair price, because I definitely have to say 2 of his previous games being sold on Steam are overpriced. I don't think... $5 isn't that much, but these are very simple arcade-style games. One of them very difficult. And, wait, was TECHPACK the other one that was being sold? No, Super TECHPACK. So he specifically sold TECHPACK and its upgrade, basically, Super TECHPACK. Super TECHPACK has a little bit more going on, it's better balanced. So that one I could understand being sold. Not for $5 though, I still feel like it's a little high. But hopefully this collection is fairly priced, is all I'm saying. Because... Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, normally $5 is not something I'm really too mad about if a game is being sold and it's, like, decent. But for these retro arcade-style games with limited sprites and stuff, I feel like you should maybe bump down to, like, 3 or something. Nice little nuggets. I feel like 5's pushed a little bit too much. Especially for... Not so much for Super TECHPACK, but definitely for the original TECHPACK. I kind of feel like I should be paid to have played that, with how difficult it is. Like, I should be given a reward for playing that. It shouldn't cost me $5 to play the full version. But yeah, that was the TECHPACK collection. I'm not sure what they're going to do with selling this. I assume they're going to sell it. It would make sense if they were selling it if 2 of the games in the collection are themselves for sale right now. So, hopefully it's a fair price. I feel like this collection could go upwards of $10 and still be fair. Keep in mind, we also didn't play 2 of the games. But I don't think I'd go past that. This actually reminds me, recently a game released called UFO 50, I believe it's called. It looks really good, actually. It's like, literally like 50 like NES or such style games. It's 25 USD, but that means every game's 50 cents. They all look very full-fledged. It looks very good. I might check it out at some point. I was debating it. Maybe waiting for a sale, so. But anyways, that was the TECHPACK collection. Any last thoughts, guys?
Interesting. Not exactly my speed, but cool.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can understand the retro stuff because I did play the retro games, but all I can say is that I'm mixed. Half of the games aren't my thing and all that, but besides that, I think it's alright.
Yeah, it's got a decent vibe. It's got that retro. It's got a good retro feel, and all the games do, that is. Like, they do have that sort of, like, they don't all play quite right for retro. Such as, I don't think Game Maker hard crashes occur on old arcade cabinets, but you know. Yeah,
I can definitely say they are. Some can.
I guess we'll see what happens with this in the future, but that was the TECHPACK collection, and I hope you guys enjoy this little demo.
Have a good night.
See ya.